We've done something that almost nobody thought could be done.
Now this campaign moves forward to the Crescent City, the Motor City, and beyond.
Tonight was another decision point, and the voters have spoken.
And the people, when we stand together, will be victorious.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump claiming some big Super Tuesday victories tonight, both taking a number of states, but there are some surprises.
That's right. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin has been here all night tracking the votes as they come in. Rick?
If I told you that two candidates won almost everything, one Democrat, one Republican, but nobody else is getting out of the race, would you be surprised? I think that's what happened here tonight. First, let's take a look at what happened with the Democrats. As we suggested, Hillary Clinton did very well in the southern states, sweeping this entire area, just like she did after South Carolina, and also taking Texas, which is big numerically. Bernie Sanders did just about as was expected. Of course, he wins his home state of Vermont. And look at here at Colorado and Oklahoma. Let's take a little closer look. But first, we'll go to Massachusetts, where we're still not calling that one at 51-48. That's a place where Sanders wanted to win. We'll see if he can pull that out. Also on to Oklahoma tonight. In that primary, as we say, Bernie Sanders won one of the places we thought he might in Colorado. This is a recent development. Bernie Sanders wins there, 57-41. That was one of the four. Nothing in Minnesota yet to show idea, or we do have numbers, and this is too close to call, too early to call, but 59-41. So this could end up being a better day for Senator Sanders than some had thought. Now for the Republicans, things played out somewhat the way we thought they would. Again, it was largely Donald Trump, Massachusetts, Virginia, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and in Arkansas. But let's look over here at what happened with Ted Cruz. Let's first go to our first state of Texas. 42% for Cruz in his home state. That wasn't necessarily unexpected, but those polls had gotten closer. Some thought that Trump could get even closer than that, but it's a convincing win for Ted Cruz in Oklahoma. Take a look at this. Are we still not calling this one, or have we called this one for Cruz? This is 34-28. We still have some delegates to go, or some precincts to go on that one, perhaps. In Arkansas, here's a win for Donald Trump, 34-29. There was a place that Cruz also wanted to win badly. In Vermont, there still is not a winner being called. John Kasich very close to Donald Trump there, 32-31. And in Minnesota, there's a place where Marco Rubio is winning tonight, or at least right now, 37-28 over Ted Cruz. Now, what this means is that perhaps everybody on the Republican side, with the exception of Ben Carson, may walk away with something that they can point to and say, that's my path forward. The reality is that Donald Trump is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 20% towards all of the delegates he needs to win this nomination. And the fact is that as long as all of these other candidates are finishing second, occasionally first, Trump never finishes worse than second, his delegate total is going to go up and up and up. On the other hand, Bernie Sanders is going to be in for a while, got a pile of money that he raised last week, and he says he'd like to stay in through California, which is June. So this race may not narrow at all tomorrow like I expected it to.
No, not at all. And as Michigan starts to come into play,
they're all going to be here. All of those candidates will be here by, by Sunday. Everybody will have been to Michigan.
Yeah. All right. Exciting times.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick. As we mentioned, attention now turns to our state. This is ahead of the March 8th primary. John Kasich will hold 3 town halls. That'll happen tomorrow on the other side of the state. Marco Rubio is holding a rally in Warren, and Bernie Sanders returns for a rally at Michigan State University. We have more information on all of these events and more over at woodtv.com, and we will have continuing coverage tomorrow.
And then, of course, before both parties will debate in Michigan in the coming days, the Republicans will debate in Detroit Thursday, Democrats will debate Sunday in Flint, and 24-hour News 8 will be at both of those.